Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and today I'm doing a recap of the third and final day of E3. I know that this video is probably a little late. I am just exhausted from E3, so I apologize if it's a little late, but I've been working as much as I can. In fact, I'm working even as I'm recording this video. I'm uploading videos as I'm talking. I'm uploading a ton of Super Smash Bros. Videos because the third and final day of E3, at least for Shrooby and myself, was devoted to Super Smash Bros. There were 2 minutes that we devoted to Sonic Boom, but I'll get to that. So Shrooby and I had the intention of having a day devoted to Super Smash Bros. We played Super Smash Bros. On a couple of other days, in fact, on both of the other days, but we pretty much devoted today to this. Now, I've been to E3 twice before, and in previous years, I've only gone on the last day. And usually the last day is pretty easy going. There's not as many people. People have played everything they've wanted to play, so the lines are pretty short. For us, we played several times. Yes, lines got ridiculously long, especially as the convention was about to close. As the convention got closer to ending, the line for Super Smash Bros. Just got huge. So long to the point where in the last hour we just kind of wandered around and saw people. Oh, and speaking of seeing people, the first famous people we saw on this day were Ben and Nick from ScrewAttack. They work for a website called ScrewAttack. ScrewAttack does gaming videos, from news to humorous parody video. They do a bunch of stuff. I love watching ScrewAttack, and they were from it reporting reviews of Nintendo games. And then we took a couple pictures with them. We took one picture selfie style, and then we had another group of people take an actual picture of us. So that was fun. And then later we took a picture in front of a Pikachu on a Pokeball. In the back of Nintendo, they had a little Pikachu on a Pokeball. That was pretty much the booth for Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, because those games weren't playable. But Shrooby and I just figured we should take a picture there because they went through the effort to put that little spot there. So, aside from taking pictures, we played a lot of Super Smash Bros. A lot. We, by the end of the day, had played as every single character, and we had played on every stage at least once in both the Wii U and the 3DS versions. Near the beginning of the day, I got in line to go play on a giant screen of Super Smash Bros. And in order to get into that line, you had to show your loyalty to Nintendo. So only a few hand-picked people got to go into that line. I was thankfully hand-picked, and I got to play against Jirard the Completionist. And whoever won in that match on the giant TV, at least whoever won the second match, because they let you play 2 matches, the first being a practice match, whoever won the second match of 2 got a gold medal. I lost, Jirard the Completionist got it, but it was certainly fun being able to play against him. We played against some other famous people, like we played against a guy who is part of WayForward. WayForward is a company that makes the video games like Shantae. They also made DuckTales Remastered. And we fought a guy who was an executive from it. In fact, if you guys saw, Nintendo uploaded a video of a Super Smash Bros. Roundtable discussion. And near the end of that video, there was a guy who said that Kirby Superstar was one of his favorite video games. We played against that guy. He's the guy that works for WayForward. Super swell guy, super nice guy, and it was fun playing against him. Also, when you're playing the Wii U version, I'm pretty sure I explained this in a previous video, but I'll explain it again. When you play the Wii U version, they let you play 2 matches, and whoever wins the second match gets a free t-shirt. Shrooby and I got free t-shirts from the first day, and we won a couple other times and gave them to random people. On this third day, we were gathering a bunch of them. Every time we gathered a shirt, I would give them away to random people. Every time Shrooby would win, he would save onto it, and we're gonna give it to our friends when we get back home. It wasn't until later where, when I started winning shirts, I would give it to Shrooby so that he could store it in his pile of shirts. And we stored it in a Sonic Boom bag. We got this Sonic Boom bag for playing 2 minutes of Sonic Boom. I'm not going to upload that footage. It's not even that good of footage. The game was okay, but eh. Just the 2 minutes we spent that weren't devoted to playing Super Smash Bros., we got a carrying bag, and we stored all of our shirts in that. At the end of this video, you'll see how many shirts we actually got. It's pretty amusing. But we played tons and 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 tons of Super Smash Bros. We later came across Egoraptor and Barry. If you don't know who these guys are, Egoraptor is a famous animator, and he made a channel called GameGrumps. And Barry is the editor of GameGrumps. Barry also runs a tabletop show called Table Flip, where they play a bunch of board games and whatever. And I got a picture with them. And I went up to them. They were sitting on the floor, and I said, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure." And then Egoraptor gets up, and then he just gives me this big ol' hug, and just doesn't let go. And I'm like, "Okay, Barry, get in here." And then Barry gave me a hug, and then we took a picture from that. And then I asked Egoraptor and Barry to sign my video camera while it was recording. And here's the footage of that in case you guys are curious.
We love Jirard.
Alright, here you go. Sign anywhere but the left.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
How many people have done that joke? Ah, okay. Alright. You guys are silly. Oh shit, you didn't leave any space for me. What was I, the fucking like, I need a little bit of space.
Whatever you got. You can go over someone else's name if you want.
Oh my god, I would never do that. Let's go over Pro Jirard.
Okay. What did you do?
Oh god, that's awful. There you go.
There you go.
Can I take a picture with you? Sure, man.
There, you want to try?
Oh, good, sure.
Is Dan in here or is it just you guys?
He's not here today.
It's all good.
No, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you so much. And do you mind if I put the pictures on Twitter?
Go for it.
Thank you so much. Big fan. Thank you. Yeah, so Egoraptor and Barry were super cool. And at this point of the day, Shrooby and I were just wandering around for the rest of the convention because we had both won the last matches that we played. Shrooby and I were waiting in line for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and Shrooby played against 3 other people and won, so we got a t-shirt. And then I played against 3 other people and won, and I got another t-shirt. So I figured we should just leave it at that, with leaving on a win, getting t-shirts, all that good stuff. So we wandered around the rest of the convention for the last hour. We saw Reggie getting interviewed. Unfortunately, we didn't get to speak to Reggie. He's always busy, so that's fine. We did notice that he was wearing the little replica Reggie that they use at the beginning of the Nintendo Digital event. He had it in his pocket. So we got that, and as we wandered out, we saw some other people that we saw on day 1 and day 2, and we ultimately went home. But before we went home, we actually counted how many t-shirts we got, and we'll show that at the end of the video. So now, let me just give my overall thoughts of E3 this year. I've only been to E3 3 times, and those were 2012, 2013, and now 2014. And of the years that I've gone, this is the only year where I've gone all 3 days. It's obviously a lot more fun if you can go for more than just 1 day. And for that reason, and for a couple other reasons, I think that this is the best year that I've gone. I mean, there was also the Super Smash Bros. Invitational Tournament, and that was fun. The game demos that Nintendo had available were super fun. The fact that they were giving out t-shirts and medals to those that wanted to play Super Smash Bros. Was awesome, and playing Super Smash Bros. On a giant TV screen was awesome. I met all sorts of famous YouTubers. Everyone was super nice. I mean, I can't believe I even got to meet Charles Martinet. He was awesome. And all in all, it was just a really fun time. I had a really great time this year. And I know I just said this. This is probably the best year that I could have gone. It was just that fun. I came home with a lot of collectibles. I got shirts and stuff, and you can probably see what else I got from other overview videos that I've done. And it was just a fun time, and I know Shrooby had a fun time, and I'm exhausted now. Like, I think I'm actually a little sick, because, you know, I'm shaking hands with everybody and getting hugged by people, apparently. And, you know, using the same controllers as other people, so I'm really tired, but I'm still working on videos. I'm not taking a break till I finish up those videos, darn it. And I hope that you guys like all the coverage that I've done. I know most of it is Super Smash Brothers, but I wanted to gather as much footage as I possibly could. And I had a great time this year, and I hope you guys enjoyed the pictures and videos that I've taken. And hopefully I'll be able to go next year, I don't know, because in 2012, I thought that was going to be the only year that I could go. Okay? And then I was able to go again in 2013, and I thought this is probably the last year I can go because I'm going to be entering college soon. Well, now I'm out of my first year of college, and we're going into my next year, and I went to E3 this year, still thinking that this is probably the last year that I could go. So every E3 that I've gone to, I've treated it like it was the last year that I could go. So I still have that thought that maybe I can't go next year, but maybe that's what makes E3 a more enjoyable experience to me, is that I try to make sure I can do everything that I can because I might not be able to go next year. So we'll see if I can go next year. I would love to go next year, especially after how fun it was this year. Oh man, but we'll see. For now, that wraps up this video of my overview video of the third and final day of E3. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all in future videos. Shrooby's gonna count how many shirts we got. And yeah! Had a great time. Bye-bye, humans.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention? It is now 5 o'clock. E3 2014 is now closed. If our guests could please make their way to the exit. Thank you and have a great year.
All right. That's all now.
Oh yeah, special talent.
All right, hang on. Let's go over to those comfy chairs and see how many shirts we got. All right, let's count them out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, and not counting the ones we wore and gave away. We have 7 excess Super Smash Brothers shirts.
And none of you get any of them.